How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today, apparently, I'm having a hard time watching my chat. As usual. You know, things never go the way they should here. I'm always having a hard time, my headphone wire got cut in my chair. My chair is not sitting the way I want it. And okay, good news. I got a loaner microphone. Not something new. This is something that was released before, but I never had a chance to look at it. But okay, I'm gonna show you guys the box. You all know that Bayer is a company that I love. I like every single, or almost every single microphone that these guys are doing. Because I'll be honest here, maybe for some application there are other options, but most of the time, those guys just kill it. It's not the cheapest microphone. It's not the most resistant. You cannot hammer down nail with them. They are durable, but it's not recommended to hammer nail down with a microphone. But man, they sound good. I'm okay. Let me get this one. We also had another gift from Bayer. Some of you might recognize this. This is the mid-range wireless mic from Bayer. Really like them. This is the V56. The V56 capsule. I need to speak in my microphone. And this is the MC848 from Bayer. I think you noticed something with my DT770 Pro headphone from Bayer. Bayer. I think the German guy says Bayer Dynamic. Not sure. I don't speak German at all. Not even close. Anyway. Yeah, I got a fun box from Bayer. This is a replacement for Simon, because the whole one was kind of get it beat up after a couple year of being, traveling in the winter in the back of a truck and going in a venue, sweat in it, just drop it back in the case, put it back in the truck, minus 20 Celsius in the winter. Well, minus 20, it's the same Fahrenheit and Celsius. Going from sweaty stage to minus 20 a couple times over the years, it kind of did its use and abuse on a capsule. So really, really looking forward to try this new one. It's the V56 is one of my favorite capsule out there. The handheld one, not the cheapest option again, but man, do I love those microphones. They are fun for me to work with. They are transparent for the artist. Actually, somebody once told me that he felt like he had no microphone. He felt like he was just singing louder, and his monitor next to him felt like himself louder. So, thank you, Bayer Dynamic. We're here to talk about the wing, right? Today we're going to talk about the wing, like always. And I'm always taking questions from you guys in the chat. Speaking of which, you guys in the chat last week asked me to get a different time. So this Monday, May 31st, 2021. We tried to start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's around 8 for you guys in Europe. So we'll see what happened with that. So far, not everybody is there. You got the memo on Facebook. I did my job. You guys need to show up. Anyway, V56 wireless, the TG500 series is really good, affordable. I think quality-wise, price and quality-wise, they beat up other companies. You know, those S company. You know, the S or those S company. I believe for the price, this one and the V50 capsule beat them quality-wise. Or for most of the artists that I'm working with, quality, they are a better fit. Let's put it that way. And I believe that they are, especially the V56, most of the time is a better fit than most 58 for me. Most of the time. People are comfortable with it right away. Anyway. Just going to put this on the side. Don't want to play around too much. With this thing, what I want to play around today is this. But I got a question in the chat, and we're going to move on to this. It's coming from Maze. Hello from Zurich. Hey. Hi. Hello from Montreal, Canada. Any idea if there's a way to put a password protection on my wing, prevent someone changing setting? There is a way to lock the console when it's on. Not changing setting, you mean locking, like, as an example, your master section, so that way somebody is not re-EQing your PA. That's a no. But I'm gonna show you how to lock the console. That way, at least while you're there, you can lock it down. Let me change the view here. If you want to lock the console down while it's on, like right now, you can basically, to lock the console, you need to press Home for 2 seconds. That logo just pop up. Whatever I'm doing physically on the console, it's not gonna affect the software. Whatever is happening inside the console is not moving. If I press Home again for like 2 seconds, it will come back. Everything, all the faders is gonna come back in place. You can create, if you want, locking codes. That way you can, let's say, as an example here, I'm gonna hold together the view in the middle of the console, right next to the sound fader. I'm gonna press Home and this button right there. While doing Home and another button, I'm creating a code, a locking code. So that way, if I just come here, press Home. Oh, this one didn't work? Oh. Okay, let me check something. This is a really old trick in the book. Back in the X32, you could basically press any kind of knob on the console and it would create a code for you to lock the console. Maybe I just miss it. I'm gonna try to press Home and the mono button. Just for fun. Okay. Maybe it's... I know it's gonna work with button around the screen. So if I press Home and routing, that's gonna lock everything. You know, I can hold Home now, and it's not gonna lock. It's not gonna unlock the console. If I want to unlock the console, I need to press Home and routing again, and now I can have access. But parameter inside a console, there is not really any way to lock them. What you could do is create a preset and recall your preset every time. The idea behind the wing is, if you are behind it and you are running your stuff, is that you should know what you're doing, and you cannot block. You cannot limit the user experience. I know on some older console you could have guess, and guest user were limited in parameter, but this is a feature that I never really use myself, honestly. And I always, I always feel that almost disrespectful to bring somebody in and say, oh, you're going to be in guest mode. That way you can do whatever to your channel, but you cannot EQ to PA. You cannot EQ to monitor. To me, it feels like, But for yourself, if you want to make sure that your stuff is not getting touched, get a USB stick, create yourself some preset in the library. You can create a full, as is firmware 1.11, as we are now. You can create snap, you can create some channel, some effects, and some routing stuff that you can create preset of if you want to make preset of those. But to really lock it down, no. Maybe, may I ask, what exactly do you want to lock down, and for what reason? I can see some people wanting to lock their PA, but other than that, I mean, you could... Well, I'm trying to think. Maybe you can disable gain preamp if you really want to. But I don't know, man. Is this... I don't know. I think if you are behind the console, you should know what you're doing. Or if you're not, you should have a babysitter engineer next to you to help you around with stuff and sometimes guide you. I know, as much as I hate backseat driving, sometimes when I started, the guy who were cool with that just helped me out, and I had a good night. I had a good show that day. Anyway, let's go back to this little thing right here. I got a surprise. Well, not really a surprise because they told me it was coming, but I had a surprise when I opened up my box with my V56 replacement handheld microphone. Bayer sent me this. The TG, please focus. It's the TGI 51 instrument microphone. I will have a demo on this soon. Here in the box we have the really cool pouch. Microphone in his pouch. Just gonna put that here for a second and see what we have in there. Stickers. A decal one from Bayer. Really like them. And some paperwork. Most of you guys will probably be interested in this one, I think. Yes. People always like to look at schematic, and actually there's a mistake on it, but still, I'm pretty sure that this is accurate. This is the EQ curve of the mic from the labs. So this was captured in a anechoic room. Just gonna make it bigger for you guys watching on a cell phone. So we have proximity effect happening around 100 hertz in the low end, and we have a bit of boost at 5K and a bit of boost at 10K, and this one has a drop around 7. But this is the EQ of this particular mic. It's reaching out some level to 40K, but whatever you're gonna mic with, this thing is probably not really rich in 20K, so don't really need a lot of those. Now let's get to the fun part. Let's take a look at this microphone. Really nice. I'm lucky enough to have serial number 2069. Laughing at this, I'm feeling like a 4 years old. Okay. I'm just going to take the European clip out because I live in North America. And in North America, we use... is it 5.8? We use the bigger stand clip. Let me get some chain. Okay. A quarter. Oh, this one is tight. Man. Okay. Time to be a sound guy. Let me get the Letterman out. I don't know why this holder is so tight in there. You know, those European adapter. Gonna try something. Gonna try a quarter in there and just try to pry it away. There we go. I don't know who did this at the factory, but man, you're strong. I'll probably have to move a little bit. Hold on. Just on a side note, hi guys, hi Chris in the chat. I saw that you have a question. I'm gonna come back to you just in a minute. Just let me play around with that new toy and show it to you guys just a little bit, and we're gonna come back to this. So, full disclaimer, I'm not personally in any relationship with Bayer Dynamic. I do work for an artist who is in relationship with them, but me personally, whatever I say here is my own opinion. I'm not tied. I don't have any contract with those guys, but I like them. I can say that I like them and I like their product, but I don't have to. I'm a free agent here. Okay. So really cool clip from Bayer. I know the D50 had a different style of clip. This one feels way better. Really cool upgrade there. I'm gonna move this mic over here and I'm gonna get closer. I'm sorry guys, but I want to show you some stuff about this microphone. Can you see in the middle here? You can almost see it. You have some really cool layer of screen to protect the capsule. Really cool diaphragm. We kind of can see it. Oh, there we go. You can see it. So this is another protection for the diaphragm. A lot of vent behind the mic, so that means that this microphone probably has a tight pattern. I'm gonna take a look at the schematic here, but I'm gonna guess this is at least a cardioid pattern, if not super. This is a regular Cardioid mic. So this is probably in the range of a 57 if you want to, but with different EQ curve. Looking at the schematic, I want to try this in a bass drum. This could be killer. This could be D6 like. And Bayer Dynamic make really cool drum microphone, bass drum microphone. I need to try this one. I have actually I have a friend, drummer friend, who will come by and will help me to check this out, and we're going to use it together on our next gig. We have finally a live show on July 8th. So as soon as I can, I will try this live. But before that, I'm trying to book him to come play on my drum kit. I'm going to make sample for you guys if you like that. If we like the result, and if you guys like the result, I'm going to make sample of kick and snare with this microphone. Can't wait to try it on a bass drum. It's going to be pretty nice. But okay. So this is just an unboxing of this thing. Oh, well, you know what? I can try to talk into it. Hold on. Just gonna I'm gonna mute this microphone and I'm gonna plug it in. Okay. So, oh wow. I like that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do interview style here. Maybe put my little pop filter on it. And oh wow, I think I'm just fine. I like it on vocal. Like for real. This is SM7B like. It's really fat. With the distressor plugin. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna keep going with this. I'm gonna read your question. From Maze. Sorry, I'm gonna call you Maze. I hope this is how you pronounce your name. I feel really sorry if this is not. You asked me about luck in the console, and the reason is that we have sometimes external people, guess who are allowed to use the PA, and we don't want them to change our main setting for Sunday morning. Yeah, the solution would be to create yourself a preset. Just build a show file with your preset, and if somebody played around with it, just reload your show. Or if you know that you have a rental of your space, save your show to USB key and just reload that. No matter what happened, if they touch your setup, everything's gonna be wiped out, and you will be back where you left the week before. So I strongly suggest you to just save a snap of your file before you leave. That will be the professional way to do it. Every time I finish a show, I just save it to USB, even if it's still in the console. If sometime I lose my console, if the show file is corrupted somewhere, I just take my show file and reload that. From Chris White. Hey Guillaume, have you used the DL251 with the wing? Yes, I do. This is what I use most of the time. This is my stage box. This is the one that I own. If so, any problem you have encountered? No, nothing so far. Everything was working fine. I was also using it with a X32 core for monitor split. Though the X32 core was in input 1 and the wing was in not input. The X32 core was plugged in AS50A, the first one, number 1, and the wing goes into number 3, because number AS15 number 2 on the DL52 is for the Pro Series, the Clocks IR, and number 3 is a split or a redundancy for those bucks. And do you use 1 or 2 AS connection for max channel count? One cable is fine. one cable will give you 48 channel in and out. So a DL251 is 48 channel in, 16 channel out. So just a single Cat5e shielded cable is all you need. P.S. I really like the Opus 80, the 88 on top. Is the... Sorry. You can hear the handling noise here because this is not made to be a mic that is made to be handled. But wow, did I like it. I sound big. In my headphone now, I sound big. And I like it. I want this on vocal. Okay, in all seriousness, the Opus 88, I think this is the previous version that they have now. Now it's called, I think, the D58 and the D57. Nothing to do with SM57 and SM58. Though what I'm talking about is clip-on. Do I have those on the drum, actually? Oh, no, the kit is not mic up right now. But those are really cool condenser clip. This is my go-to mic for years on tom and on snare and floor tom. I love those. And the snare is always a debate for me between the M88, not the M88, the 201. M88 is a bass drum microphone and a vocal microphone. Sorry, I'm mixing up my number right now because we talk about the Opus 88. But yeah, the clip-on from Beyerdynamic, I think they are the best tom mic ever. I prefer those over the 421 anytime. The clips are just the best on the market. Whatever you have, wood rim on your drum or metal, it just clip on there, and I never have one who just felt on me. Those clip hold tight. Really, really cool microphone. I'm really, really proud to be working with an artist who has a deal with Bayer, and we're trying out everything. We did some demo of the wireless series back in the day when they released the TG1000. We did demo with those. Those microphones are great. Good microphone. Sound amazing. Another one from Maze. How would I save load setting for only one channel? For example, we want the reload setting for some person, which are regular singer or pastor, but the other channel should not be reload. Well, everything on that happened in the library. Sorry if I took like 10 minutes to get to your question, man. It all happened in the library. Hold on. I'm going to show you the screen here. If you go on top, you have... first, when you open up library page, it defaults to Snap. What you want to do is go to channel. You can save your channel. So let's say I'm going to use here my channel 40, which is my talkback. This is the one that I'm using right now. I'm just going to save one. I'm going to call it Maze. Doing this for you, man. There you go. Now this channel is saved. And if you have a guest singer on that day, well, if you add a guest singer and you want to change something on your mic, but you don't want your regular singer to... don't want his setup to be lost, just do a backup, save it, and reload. Just, select your channel and press load. It's going to load my channel that I just saved in 40. This might have... recall assigned source. Okay, yeah, this is what I want. And I just recall what I did. So yeah, you can do some per channel preset that you can just save and recall however you want. So that will be a really fast way to, let's say you have a singer who alternate a week from another, but they're using the same mic and the same input. you just want to change the gain and the EQ or the structure of that channel, just save it with their name and you can update it every time. And that's going to work. From Ivan. Hi, Ivan. He says, hey, Guillaume, have you used dual 153 with the wing? And how to route the TL53 to be 1 through 8 and on the second 9 through 16. Hi, this is from Midas Pro 1. I didn't use the 153 on the wing. I used to have the 153 before I switched to the 251. But you need to run on those box you need to run one cable per box. So we're going to check out the routing here. If you were to have the 153 on your AS50 port A and B, they will display here in the bottom. They cannot be daisy chain. Just to make things clear, they cannot be daisy chain. So the first one will go in channel A, in port A, and you can select wherever you want to patch those preamp on your console. Same thing for the second one will be in AS50B. So just plug it into B and patch that to wherever you want those preamp to be, whatever channel that you want those preamp to be assigned to. So that will work for sure. The results so far with the 251 are great. I don't see why you would not have great result with that. From Maze. Okay, good. I hope I answer your question, man. This is what we're here for. It's good to see new people. I have my regular crowd, but all you guys are new today. I like that. I like to reach new people. New question. I still like the old one. I still like the old guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm just tired to hold this. Hold on. I'm going to switch back to my MC840. There we go, we're back. Okay. You know, it's the fun of being live. Okay, I'm gonna close that box. Again, thank you, Dynamic. I guess I will have to declare this video as product provided from the company, but yeah. You guys, thank you, Bayer. Thank you very much. Guys, please check them out. I don't have any affiliate link because I'm not, but they make good microphone. Okay, from Ivan, I own a wing for about 5 months and I'm very, very happy with it. Yeah, honestly, I own one for more than a year, almost 1.5 years now. I basically bought my wing. I bought my wing in February 2020 when it was released. This is one of the first 24 that shipped to Canada. So I'm lucky enough to have one. I asked for mine really early in the process. And yeah, this thing is amazing for the amount of feature that you get for the money. But I get it that this is a complicated console. Well, I don't want to say complicated. This is an advanced level console, and it could be confusing for somebody who never really did sound before, who just jump on it. I'm gonna guess here, Ivan, that you're a professional or really advanced user if you used a Pro One before. If you got your head around the Pro One and you understand the patch and everything, the Wing is kind of easy for you because it's different, but it's an evolution of the Pro One in a certain way. Hey, Rolf. How's it going? Ralph said, I have mine for about a year now. Any idea how many are sold by now? Actually, no. I don't know if I could ask that. Maybe I could. Maybe I could ask, but I mean, do they really want... Okay, let's talk. This is not official thing. What if the Wing is a failure and they don't sell? Will Behringer really tell me? I don't think so. Judging by the amount of people who say that they own the Wing, I know they're selling well. Or at least it's not a fail. It's not like funny that I'm talking about that, because last week I was talking with a friend about the SE Compact 2 from Soundcraft. That board was a fail, was a hardware fail, and it didn't sell because of that. Because right out of the box, those console had touchscreen problem, display problem, fader were going crazy on you. So if you guys are complaining about the problem that we have on the Wing with the touchscreen, man, no way. Those consoles are great. They're working great. No offense to Soundcraft. They make really good sounding console, but the SC Compact 2, whew, they fixed most of them, and they gave really good replacement price on the one that I was close to. I know they bit the bullet and they win. Like, okay, this is not reliable. We're gonna fix it. So Soundcraft did a great job with that, but yeah, that console, I don't know if it's Soundcraft fault or the supplier for the part. They just had, a really bad batch of display that they got for cheap, or they just sell the regular price but were not good. And all those first 1,000 console were made with those display, and that caused the console to just crash. I don't know, but let's just say that, yeah, Wing is really, really good and reliable, and even if some of them have touch screen problem, they are built well. And the touchscreen thing is not a Behringer. As far as I know, they do not manufacture those displays, so they just bought them, and they are faulty, and they take care of it. Chris said, I had mine for 16 months. I've only used twice live due to the current situation. Yeah, same for me. I was talking with a friend yesterday, and he asked me, how's it going with your console? You made a YouTube video on it, and you pay a lot of money for it. Did you get back into your money with it? Did you rent it? And I said, no, actually, I did 2 live stream shows with, actually, I did more than that. I did 3 live stream show with him, but one of them I just came with my console because it was for friend. So I rent that console only 2 times in a year and a half. I usually rent it or rent my gear every week. Andy Emmett says, hi, Guillaume. Hey, hi, Andy. How you doing? From Maze, what are your favorite and most used compressor setting for vocal on the Wing? It depends. It depends on the singer. If you ask for a setting, I'm gonna guess here that you are not. You're the kind of person that like preset and stuff like that. I can explain you really quickly the theory behind my compression on my vocal, and I can do it with this microphone. Right now, I'm using the No Stressor. Really good choice sorry, I'm using the No Stressor. Really good choice for vocal. I don't speak English apparently today. Sorry, guys. And I try to have it so when I speak my regular level, it's compressing just a little bit. You can see right now when I'm speaking, if I go too close to the mic and I just go, hey, it goes 1 to 3 dB. But let's say that I go loud. Let's say that I go really loud and I try to push this thing because I'm mad and I try to sing really loud, the compressor is going to hold me down, but if I go normal volume, it's almost doing nothing. This is my theory behind compression. I'm having kind of a fast attack, medium release. I set the input of the compressor of the distressor, so it just, like I said, when I'm not going that loud, it's almost touching it. It's just barely touching it, and the output level is just to even out the volume. Because if I turn down the output on the distressor, it's just going to turn down my volume. So this is like another volume knob before the fader. This is my compression theory with the No Stressor 3-to-1 ratio. Just because it's not, I want the compressor to hold me back, but not too much. So this is what I do for the No Stressor. I can also show you just for fun. 1176. 1176. If I'm doing this with the input to minus 25, you can see that, the needle starts to move just a little bit. This is what I want. And if I go really loud, the needle is going to go all the way in the back and it's going to hold me down. Attack, kind of fast. Release, kind of fast. Ratio, 8-to-1. That's a lot. 4-to-1 is closer to between 3 and 4-to-1. This is what I'm looking for a vocal, because I don't want to smash it down. I just want the compressor to help me. Basically a compressor is like you riding a fader. The louder the artists get, it's like it's turning down the fader on you just a little bit to keep your mix even. So basically this is what I use. I can keep just gonna give it a little more output. I can keep the 1176 on. There we go. Next one, from Ivan. Previously owned a X32 from 2009. After I got M32R for small gig and Pro On, we had it in company for big event. It's kind of close to what I did too. I bought the X32 as soon as I know it was out. People were telling me that Behringer was coming up with a console that's gonna change the whole game, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna step in. I took all the money that I had back then and bought my first X32. I had it for about a year or two. Then the M32R came out, and it was way easier to fit in the back of my car. And it was saying Midas on it. So sold the X32, took that money. I don't remember the pricing exactly, but maybe I had to add a little bit money for the M32R. To save money, I built myself a case like I did for this one. You can see that my wing is sitting flat because I made a case where the console was just like, I have foam everywhere and the console is like tilted flat, so it doesn't hurt my my wrist when I'm mixing. And actually, the company where I work, we have a Pro 2. Just kidding. We have a Pro 2, and I did a lot of gig with them, especially on monitor with the Pro 2. Really like that. Really cool console. From Chris White, really like the bottom end on Soundcraft console. I'm gonna say I didn't try it as that much with bottom end because most of the time where I'm running on Soundcraft, I'm doing monitor, and low end is not something that I really take care of when I'm doing wedge monitor, floor monitor. The club where I work from time to time, or used to before the pandemic. I can't believe it's been 2 years since I've been there. But that club, has it's a VI 4000, something like that. I don't remember. It's been 2 years since I've touched a Soundcraft. But I almost low cut everything except my bass drum when I'm doing monitor. So low end, I can't tell. Sorry. From Andy, thinking of getting a wing to replace the X32 for home studio. Okay. Have a question about the USB channels. Sure, let's go into this. I have a Roland Phantom 8 which can send audio over USB. It has two driver mode, vendor and generic. Might it be possible to stream audio from the Phantom to the wing using Phantom generic driver? Our USB is input just for a computer with a pair with your driver installed on the PC. I don't know the Phantom 8 from Roland. I know it's a keyboard. Does it have a USB input? Because if I'm getting this, you can do on a single computer 2 USB as an aggregated device. So you can have 2 interface basically feeding one DAW. But I don't think it's doable to link USB, a console, and a keyboard together. But also, why would you do that? Because I don't think there is any way to record there. Maybe on the keyboard, but on the console itself, it's a lot of trouble, I think, instead of just going analog out of the keyboard and just go into the console and record. But maybe I'm not sure about your setup here, so I would say maybe send me an email and we can talk about that. But I don't know. I'm not sure about your setup here. From Twilight Zone TV, hey, just a hello from France. Bonjour la France. J'espère que vous allez bien, mes amis. Thanks for your videos. Thank you for watching. I appreciate a lot that you guys are watching. You have no idea how much it's fun for me to do those video and to help people out. This is what I do. Being a sound guy, I help musicians to perform. Now I can't, so I help people to mix. From Andy, thanks. Sorry about the typo in my question. No problem, man. English being my second language, don't care about the typos. Probably, actually, did not really notice. So, all good, man. Don't worry about that. Okay, speaking of people who watch my videos, please, if you can help me with this one, if you're alive, go click the like button. Go click that little thumbs up or thumbs down. If you don't like what we're doing right now, click the thumbs down. I don't care. And well, actually, I will know if you like that stuff or not. I'm not gonna ask you to share this stuff with a friend. This is not a video that your mother or your cousin might be interested to. You need to have a console or at least a live sound to be interested in what we're doing here. So I'm not gonna ask to share, but if you like it, at least give it a thumbs up. That's gonna make my day. Thank you, guys. We've been going at this for about an hour now. If you guys don't have many more questions, we're gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna leave you with one question. How do you like the new starting time? I switch it from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. for me, so translate that to whatever it is in your time. Most of the people in Europe, it's 8 at night. It's probably 1, I think it's 3 a.m. in Australia. It's currently, it's 5 p.m. in the West Coast, and I don't know about anywhere else. I'm not really good with time zone, because I was jet lagged only once in my life, because I've moved from East Canada to West, and out in the West it's 3 hours after, and I'm not used to that stuff, because I'm always most of my life is happening on the East Coast of Canada and the States, so I always stay in the same time zone. Maze, really like the new time. Great. Thank you here. Your time, 2 p.m. suits me well. Good. I guess Belgium at 8 p.m. is fine. Europe is okay. It's starting about 8 p.m. Yeah. Sorry. Most of you guys are in Europe. I feel sorry to be in North American. Living in Canada and being so much before you guys. I before doing these lives, I never realized when the whole planet is awake. So now I know, because of you guys, that we're really, really late in the game. You know, the day starts way before on the other side of the planet and reach down to us. Or actually, it's the sunset on the West Coast. Okay, I don't want to go too long here. I want to say again, thank you for watching. Thank you, Bayer Dynamic, to give us a new toy to try. I'm gonna try that with my friend Simon. Simon Maureen, for those of you guys who don't know him, is an artist that I'm working with. You may have seen him on The Voice, the French one or the Canadian one, and he's a cool artist that I'm lucky enough to work with. I feel really lucky to have this guy as a business partner, a friend, and a guy who helped me to have new toys like this TG I-51 from Bayer. I have to give this one back, to be honest with you. I can't keep it unless I pay for it. Maybe they can work me out a deal if I want to keep it. But on this note, thank you guys for being here. At least I'm going to try to get this one right. Thank you guys for being here. It's a pleasure for me to help you out with your wing. I want to expand more on the wing. Actually, you know what? If you're still watching, guys, in the comment, not in the chat, in the comment, leave me some idea for the wing. I'm running out of ideas. This is why I want to start a new series. I'm not gonna say what the title is for now, because I'm still it's still a work in progress. But I want to start a new series because I'm running out of idea for the wing. I mean, I cannot explain 20 times how to patch the console and how to console look. I just did, but I mean, I cannot do a video a week about that stuff. So give me some idea to do about the wing. Give me some stuff to try. I want to know. I want to know what you think. You are the one watching the show. You have the right to ask me to do video about some stuff. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but you have the right to ask. Winging DAW session. I know. I need to do it. But I'm not a studio guy. This is why I don't do much studio stuff with the wing, because I'm not mixing a lot of bands I'm not mixing studio stuff for a living. I'm doing live shows. Totally different way to mix, but I can try something. Okay, with my friend who's gonna help me out with the i51, we're gonna record drums. So at least I can show you guys how I record drums with the wing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can do that. And I'm gonna ask him if I can give you the multi-track so you can load my preset and follow along. Okay. Thank you, Twilight Zone TV. On this note, for real this time, I'm leaving. It's been an hour. Thank you for spending an hour of your time with me, guys. I appreciate it. Leave a comment below, not like Twilight Session TV did, even if he jumped the line of everybody. Let me know what you guys want to see about the wing. New series coming soon. Stick around. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't like the video yet, please like this video. Until the next one, guys, take care of yourself. And I see you all next week at the new time. Take care.